Welcome back to this game I found here. The farm was replaced, and as I love programming and I love those cute little drones, I really want to try to play this game. I have never played it before. Let's see. Getting started. Okay, that works. Let's see first program. We can start our code here and can add new ones. Okay, harvest and do a flip. Let's see. Harvest. Do flip. Do we have to do something else? Well, of course, close those. And let's try and run it. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna try and play this game. I saw that you have unlocks here, so we can unlock loops if we got 5. So let's spam this a little. We have already more than 5. Yeah, so we have while. Okay, so this seems like it's Python, similar to Python. Didn't use that in a long time. But while end condition. Yeah, we can also add like multiple harvests. Okay. So if I understand that correctly, I can do while true, and then we can start this. And now we have an error. Okay, so yeah, so we do have to do this here. Okay, so this is farming for us. Okay, so the flip is just if we... Can we command stuff? Or does that not work? I don't even know what is command. Yeah, okay, we can do this. So it's just too... Yeah, it's too fast and sometimes not really waiting. So waiting long enough. So the flip will help us wait. Okay, that works. Let's see. Let's let this run so we can have a speed upgrade. Okay, so yeah, now we have more speed, but like if we don't do a flip and run this, it's just not doing anything. So yeah, let's try that. Now I did not read what they said about the speed. Here. Okay, so far we're on true and false conditions, which is of course not very useful. Okay, so it can check if it can harvest. That's really useful. Oh no, so while, let's see, while true, that's still the same, but instead of doing a flip and probably wasting some time, we can do if can harvest, then we can harvest. So this is much better. Let's see. Yeah, now it's all the time just harvesting if it can harvest. Let's see. Okay, so we need 300 for the grass update. That's expand the farm. Okay, so now we need to deal with moving. Let's see. I hope it's not too loud on the recording. Let's see. Your farm has grown. So we can go into those directions and move north. We'll go there. Okay. Can we also move multiple? If you move over the edge, Okay, so, okay, that's really funny. So while true, we'll harvest and then move north. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that works. That works really great. Because it just teleports up there. That's really, really nice. Let's see. Plant grass is nice because it grows automatically. All other plants have to be planted with the plant function. The only plant you can't plant right now is a bush. You can pass the entity of a plant you want to plant to function like this. Okay. Call clear to reset the form to all grass and reset drone position. Okay, maybe let's do a function called reset and what was it? Think. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, clear. Let's see. Okay, so now it's reset. It's resetting. That's great. Okay. We will just keep that somewhere. We can use it. Let's see. We can unlock other stuff. Oh, we're almost the yield of grass. We could upgrade that. Or we can, okay, so we can just debugging operators. I think we want to expand soon. Yeah, let's expand. But for that, we need to can harvest. Let's stop this. So if we're on a thing we wanna, oh, can we? No, we cannot use operators right now. So while true, we wanna plant entities. Did that work like that? Let's see. Yeah, plant entities, and then we can do bush. How did that work? Plant entities, dot and not a double. Let's see, dot bush, and so it's now planting a bush, and if it can harvest it, it's gonna harvest. So, but we don't want to do that every time. So we want plant a bush, and then you wanna move north, right? And so if it can harvest, we want to also do that, but we want to do that before it will plant the new one. So if we can harvest, we will harvest, and then we'll plant a bush and move north. Let's see. Okay, now it's just moving over it, and if it can harvest it. Does that work? Yeah, we're getting wood. So that kind of works. Let's see. We can also upgrade, expand. Okay, your farm has expanded again. Now the tiles are no longer in the nice row. Okay, so we can square grids. And we have 4 loops. Okay. And the function get world size we can also use now. Let's stop this for a second. So, while true, let's do another, let's just copy this so we can go back to that code. And that didn't work. Okay, let's then just write it new. So, while we will start with while true again. Let's see. For I in range of 3. Does that work? Yeah, that should work. So we wanna check if can harvest. Then we wanna harvest. Then we wanna plant entities dot bush. Let's just not care about the like if we get wood or grass. So and then we wanna move. Then maybe we wanna plant something here in the future, like plant. And then we wanna move north. Okay. So now it's just moving up and down. And let's do, instead of range 3, we're doing this, because we can get the world size. It's the side length. Okay, so it's always a square, right? Okay, so we can do, what was that? No, where did I do it? Word size. Get word size. Yeah, that's kinda get word size, and that should not here. What did I do? Let's see here. In range, get word size, and then there's this stuff. So now it's just going up and down. But we also want to do that for every movement here. So every time that run, we want to move east, I think. Let's see. Now it's moving really strange. Let's maybe move east first, and then do that. Okay, maybe reset. Okay. Okay, that works. Okay. Let's reset and then do how I did it in the first. And can we just move this one back? Like this. Let's see. That's clear. And let's see. Now this works. It's, instead of just harvesting, I wanna plant entities dot bush and then move north. Does that work too? Let's see. Let's clear everything. So now we're just okay, and we should only harvest it if we actually can, and we will get the wood, and that works. Let's see. Unlocks. So we could buy that, and we can buy speed upgrades. And next we need, we can also, okay, let's see. Let's add another one, and we want to call that farm grass. Okay, let's see. And we want to copy that and paste that, and we won't use the entity bush, so it's not actually. And let's call this farm grass. No. Oh, can't we like change that? So, okay, add another one. Let's see, add another one. And we want to call that farm wood. Now, my question is if we can actually call those. So if we can like cross reference. So while true, do And then we're gonna just, let's see, let's do another one, and we call that test. And then we're gonna do the same, but we're just gonna do for I in range of the word size. So we're just moving 3 times east, and if we now stop this, we stop it, actually clear it, so now it's reset, and now this should in range of get word size. I forgot that again. This should just run 1 time through it all and then stop. Okay, perfect. So now my question is, can we like actually while through and call test? No, we can't. Okay. And run. What do we have? Pause. Okay, so we can't like cross-reference this. Then let's delete that again. And for now, we're just gonna farm a little grass, and let's see what we can unlock. Debugging program. Okay, so wait, let's stop this for a while. Breakpoints can be added by click on breakpoint panel. Okay, so yeah, then it will help. Then it will just stop here. Okay, and we can output page. Okay, so okay, that works. Okay, so we don't really need that. Operators will be really useful, but we don't have enough wood. So let's just use our function we created to farm some wood. This is our main, and we will keep reset here. So we're farming wood. That's perfect. Let's then, if we got 30, and we can get operators. So we can now use all of those, all of those, all of those. Okay, so floating points, to floor it, we can use this after a division. That's nice. So we can do this. So this should just be like normal normal programming stuff. We will come back to this if we will need it, because for now we don't. Let's see. Let's just farm some more wood. And oh, so we can sense, but for that we need grass. So let's farm some grass. Is it ignoring? No, it's not ignoring it. Okay. The drone can see now, so this is really annoying. Let's see. The drone can see now. Start position, so like it's 0, 0, and then 1, 0, 2, 0, and so 1, 1, 2, 2. So that makes sense. Get entity type and get ground type. Return the entity or ground that is under the drone. Oh, okay, so it's really getting difficult at some point. Do a flip if you are over a bush. Okay, so if this is the same as entity's bush, do a flip. Okay. If there's nothing under, it's none. Okay. That could be really helpful. Let's maybe expand. But for expand we need carrots. So let's unlock carrot. You have to till the soil. Till? Okay. Let's keep that open, like on the side here. Do a new one. And call this farm carrot. Did I write it correctly? It's not my first language, so let's see. And then, so we now have to till the ground. So it's the same for the wood, but we have to till before planting, I think. Not sure though if it's actually like, let's try and do this, and instead of planting, we're just tilling it. Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's till. What is this doing? Okay, so it's actually just like tilling everything. And it's going back. Okay, so maybe we don't want to do this forever. We only want to do this for I in range of get world size. Let's see. Maybe we should reset once. Let's see. Reset. And this should just do it once. The question is if we actually like... Yeah, now we can farm carrots. Let's do, instead of bush, we want carrot. Let's see. What's the problem here? Triggered a warning. Oh, okay. Didn't have the required items to plant this carrot. So we need items for this? Let's see. Info, and then we can... Grass. Carrot. Oh, so we need wood and hay to like plant carrots. Okay. So this is getting interesting. Like, is it 1-to-1 at least? Yeah, it's 1-to-1. So we need 1 wood, 1 hay, and then we can plant 1 carrot. So while true, 4i in range. So we want to just plant hay, plant wood, and then plant carrot. And then we will harvest that and plant carrots here and farm them. So this isn't easy, but like we can, while true, so it's just repeats, we wanna plant grass. We don't need to tell, do we need to tell that? Let's see. So for, that's the first one. If it can harvest, harvest. If you can't, let's reset. If you can't, we don't want to plant anything because it's already grass. So move north. And then we want to move east and want to do the same. But now we want to plant, move east again. Let's see. But now we wanna, let's get that here. Move east, and we wanna not only harvest, we also wanna plant entities bush to get our wood. And then we wanna move north. And now, at first, we wanna move. Can we move? Okay, so we want to move 4i in range. Get world size and we want to move east. So this should move us to this tile, to like the furthest. Is this really like a universal thing? I don't think so. I think this should... Let's just try it in this one. So move east, and so it should... It's the same. I just forgot it again. Okay, it moves east. That works. And then we wanna move north, and we don't wanna harvest. We just wanna till the ground. And then we can add this again and plant carrots. So now if we run this, we want to reset the thing probably. If we now run this, can I make this bigger? Like so we don't have to scroll. Let's see. That doesn't seem to work. Okay, let's see what it actually does. Let's reset. Move east. Oh, but we only want to like start there, so we don't want to have this. Can we actually go back with this, then with this, and with this? So now it moves. Well, it kind of works, but like... Okay, so we have multiple problems. The first one is it's not actually moving there where I wanted it. So we wanna move in range -1, as we can do that now. So if we reset this and we run here, it's actually tilling these. And then after all of that, we want to move east again to reset the position. So it's clear. And then we want to till this and move east. So this is working great. And now we have another problem, I think. Do we have else already? Yeah, we do already have else, I think. So if we can harvest, we will harvest. Else, we will for now. Else, do a flip. Let's see if that helps. We're actually multiplying like a lot of code right now, so we could do that with some variables really nicely. Let's see. Do a flip, and we did not write it right. Let's see. So it tills the ground, farms it, plants bushes, and okay, yeah. Okay, so now okay, so but it should do that not only once, it should do that a lot of times. So we should do a flip as long as we can't harvest. So while can harvest is wrong, is not true, do a flip. Let's see. While can harvest is true, we want to do a flip. And then, after that's true, it's gonna jump out of the while and we want to harvest. And now we want to copy that. And that should work. So let's see, reset this. It's tilling the ground just to start for the, yeah. Okay, so that's the thing. The first time over, we want to actually get things planted here too. So we want to till and plant entities carrot, because we need this to start, because otherwise it's just gonna keep like trying to make flips, but like nothing's growing, so we won't ever have something we can actually harvest. Let's see. Start. Yeah, we're actually directly planting it, and now it's not ready, so it's doing a flip until it can harvest. Yeah, and then it's going through it again. It's just doing flips until it can harvest. Perfect. This works for farming carrots. Now the thing is, as soon as this space is gonna be bigger, we will get a problem. But for now, I just want to say it's working great. For now, it's working great. And I think that's it for this episode. I really want to keep playing this now, so I'm going to record more. If you want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe this video. And we will see each other next time. Have a nice day.